be on one red spring for this one to start with. So I'm going to come laying down onto our back. Then just go in the middle of your arches and then just have your feet hip distance. And just watch you don't push your toes down or flex up too much. You want to be right in the middle. Then we're going to go exhale, squeeze bottom, press back down, tucking hips gently. And slowly release all the way to neutral so you get that natural curve back in your back. Exhale, squeeze bottom, press back down. Slowly release. Exhale, squeeze. Gently release. One more. Gently release. Then we're going to do the pelvic roll up. Exhale, squeeze, bottom hollow, tummy out, rolling up, trying to hold that carriage still. And inhale, slowly rolling it down, trying to keep that carriage still all the way back down. Exhale, rolling up. And then inhale, slowly rolling it back down. Check those feet hip distance. And gently rolling it back down. One more. Exhale, rolling up. And resting it back down. Then we're just going to grab those straps. If it's too heavy for you, then just change it. If you start feeling it in your neck, just change it to a green and a medium and a light, or just a medium. So we're going to gently pull the weight onto the hands. Just have your heels just balancing on the bar. Shoulder blades are tucked down behind you and ribs are gently drawn together at the front. Press that lower back just a millimetre down. Then gently lift left leg and lift right leg. Gently down with left and down with right. Up with right, up with left. Down with right and down with left. Up with left, up with right. Down with left. And down with right, up with right, up with left. Now holding it there, exhale, sweep hands to hips, slowly coming up. Then we're going to push right leg out, sweep hands to hips. Push left leg out. Really use those abdominals. Draw that belly button down with each breath. Now sweep hands to hips. Keep the legs still, turn palms to face hips, going out to the T. Then exhale, sweeping back to hips. Turn palms down, going into the Y. Use that breath, exhale, pull down. Next, nice and neutral. Nice natural curve in the back of that neck. Then bring those arms straight up in the air and rest feet back on the rail. Then just put both straps on the feet, staying on that same spring. And just exhale, pull down. And slowly coming up. Keep your bottom down, so you keep that tailbone down. Watch you don't lift up like that. Try and keep it grounded down so the pelvis is neutral. Exhale, pull. Turning your toes out, heels are together. Same thing. Try and keep your bottom down. Feel it stretching those hamstrings. And using them to pull down on the way down. Now gently coming into small frog and push back out. Squeezing those heels together. Flatten that tummy with the breath. Last 3. Use that breath, keeping your bottom down. Gently bringing those legs up. Then having the arms down beside you. Leg circles out a little bit wider than the reformer, then down together. Gently back up. Inhale out. Down. Gently up. Inhale out. Exhale down. Together and back up. 2 more. Inhale out, exhale down, together, gently coming up, reverse it. Exhale down, gently out, up, back together. Last 2, tummies on. Bending those legs to tabletop. Then take one strap off, put that foot back on the rail, taking the other one off. Rolling back in. Then we're going to roll to the side to come up sitting. And we'll leave it on that spring. Again, if it feels too heavy, you'll just change it to a green and yellow, a medium and a light, or just a medium. From there, you're going to have hands on the outside edge. Try and have the hips just a little bit behind the knees and the feet are on that edge. Then we're going to try and lift our knees up. If you can't lift the knees, you're going to just lift one and back down. Exhale, lift the other and back down. Watch you don't just lean out to the side. We're going to try and lift it up so you feel that lower tummy on that side. Otherwise, you're going to try and lift both. So you're going to go exhale, lifting both knees up. Use your lower tummy. And gently back down. Shoulder blades are down and back. Ribs are drawn together at the front. Exhale, lift. Gently down. Exhale, lift. Gently down. If you're just doing singles, just keep going, just alternating sides. Lift that knee, push out, and back in. Do 5 on one leg, and then 5 on the other. If you're doing the double, you're going to gently lift those knees, out, slowly back in. Feel that tummy's on. back in and rest down. Perfect. Then sitting down, I'm going to just take that spring off. Put one foot in behind the leg. So in that leg, or if you've got the little peg, just put it behind that. Wherever you can hook your foot so that we can go over to the side. And have that bottom right on the edge of the carriage. And then we're going to lean over. See if you can touch that elbow down. So just see where you can sit, where you can comfortably get that elbow down, then gently coming up. So using this side body. Exhale, lift up. And watch you haven't caved in through the chest. Try and lift up tall, open that chest. Inhale over. And exhale back up. Really using that side body, not that hip. Using tummy. Inhale over. Exhale up. Now we're going to swap sides. Sitting up nice and tall. Elbows are back. Watch, you don't push that head forward. Inhale, going over. Exhale, use that tummy to come up, not that hip. Using that tummy. And gently coming back in. Then just add that red spring back on, or that heavy spring. Just take the rail down one click. When it comes standing up on it, so just check that that rail is secure. Stepping up onto that. And then you can just have that back foot wherever you can have grip. So if you need to keep your hands down to do this one, you can. You'll just be down, going down into a lunge, and back up. If you can stand up, you have hands just here next to you. Then gently down, and back up. Actually have hands next to hips. You're going to go down, and back up. Down, and back up. So that front knee and ankle, you're trying to keep it in line as you go down and back up. Tummy's on. Let's swap sides. If you need to put those hands down, that's okay. Gently down and back up. Down and back up. Finding that balance. Then we're going to swap the spring. Change it to a medium. Take that heavy one off, so it's just one medium. And go back to the same position. And do exactly the same thing. Remember, it's lighter. Going down to where you can. And gently back up. Down. And back up. Down. Keeping that knee and ankle at the front in line. And back up. Gently down. And back up. Down. And back up. Down. Staying down. Then we're going to go in and out. Tummy's on. If you need to grab that rail, that's okay. Now holding it out, bring the hands back on the hips. Now go down 2 inches, up an inch, down and up, down and up, tummy's on, down and up, down and up, push through that front heel, down and up, down and up, just a little lift, down and up, 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 last 3, down and up, down and up, down and up, do one more, and rolling it all the way back. Then we're going to swap sides. And just swapping, give yourself a minute. Then come standing up, finding that balance. Best you can, gently down. Into that deep lunge, slowly coming up, bring hands back to hips. Might feel different on each side. Inhale down, really good. Exhale, pushing up. Holding it down, draw that back leg in, exhale, push it out. Now bringing that hands back to the hips, down 2 inches, up a little inch, down and up, really small, down and up, 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 down and up. Really good. Draw that belly button in. Pushing through that heel. Feel that glutes on. That knee and ankles in line at the front. And rolling it back in. And gently coming down. I'm going to come onto this side of the reformer. Then just put your foot up onto the rail. Then just trying to draw that knee down to the rail. If you don't reach the rail, that's okay. So if it's up here, just stay there. You might feel it more here if the knee's still up. You get down to there, then poke your bottom back, bend into that back knee. You're going to feel it more in that glute. 3 breaths there. Gently coming up, swapping sides. Put that other foot on there. Drawing that knee down. Bend into that back knee. Bend those elbows, bring that body nice and close. Tummy's gently on. And gently coming back up. Just bring that rail back up. And come sitting down in mermaid. Go onto a yellow spring or light spring. Just one light spring. Sitting up nice and tall. Make sure you lift it up through that crown of the head and not collapse down through that pelvis as well. Then gently going up and over. having 2 breaths there. Try to relax those shoulders. Then gently coming back up. Going over. Have 2 breaths. And gently coming back up, swapping sides. Then sitting into the hips, trying to get this bottom down as well. But then trying to sit up tall out of that pelvis and through that crown of the head. Shoulders are drawn back. But ribs are gently drawn together at the front. Exhale, going over. 2 breaths there. Relax the shoulders. And gently coming up. Going over. Then gently coming back up. Then turning around. Coming back to the front. Then just having those hands down beside you. Then gently bring your shoulders up. Gently go back, down, and forward. Then going forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Then we're going to go back the other way. Up at the back, forward, down, and back. Up, forward, down, and back. Up, forward, down, and back. Then just have 3 breaths there. Bring those shoulders up. And slowly releasing it down. Inhale up. Exhale, gently releasing it down. One more. Nice big inhale. And exhale, gently releasing it down. And then you're all done. Good work. Thank you. Have a good day.